Guys, after subscribing to this channel, please make sure that you also press the bell icon so that no notification, no new video of mine, any educational video, is missed by anybody.
POP-Q classification. I don't know how many classes I've taken on POP-Q. I don't know how beautifully I've described you POP-Q. Just everybody who's not been able to understand POP-Q very well, just blindly go in my, this practical folder. If you have practical folder, if you have my updated theory course, go to the updated theory course. I've deliberately put it both ways. Understanding POP-Q or POP-Q simplified. It's there in gynae. It's also there in practicals. Please go and see all the small videos that I have made. It's going to be worth your effort, worth your time. POP-Q will be completely simplified. It's not a big deal, first of all. It's very easy. And it came so long back, but now everybody should know how to do POP-Q, right? So anyways, POP-Q system, objective standardized method to stage the genital prolapse. And it uses 6 anatomic points, right? And what are they? So AA, BA, C, D, AP, BP, and TBL. All right. And of course, the genital hairness and all these things also taken into account. But mostly what we get confused is AA and BA. So AA is actually the midpoint of the anterior vaginal wall. 3 centimeters proximal to hymen. In the same way, this AP is also 3 centimeters proximal to the hymen. So AA and AP, both AA and AP in the anterior wall and posterior wall. Point A is actually the same, 3 centimeters here from the hymenal ring. BA is the most distal point on the anterior vaginal wall, and BP is the most distal point on the posterior vaginal wall, mostly the dependent part, right? C is actually the most dependent point on the cervix, and in case of hysterectomy, it becomes the vaginal cuff. Point D is actually posterior fornix, which is absent if it is a hysterectomized patient. Okay, and then we stage it as stage 0, 1, 2, 3. That means stage 0, no prolapse. Stage 1, most prolapse part is there 1 centimeter above the hymen. Stage 2 is 1 centimeter in or out, within 1 centimeter. Stage 2. Stage 3 is more than 1 centimeter, but less than the total vaginal length. Okay. Stage 4 is total eversion. Total eversion. So what is the clinical significance? It's a standardized system, uniform standardized system. And it also tells you about the site-specific repair. That's the answer. Now, write the management of a 32-year-old Para-2 presenting with a 3rd degree cervical descent. Now, can you quickly tell me the options, guys? What all you will say? Management, okay, fine. I always start the management with the history and examination and POP-Q and everything and ultrasound and everything. Fine, agreed. With all that thing, that I'll tell you. You tell me the options you will give to a patient who's come to you with Para-2, and I'm not telling you about the family. You're presuming that the family is complete, incomplete, whatever it is, you have to give me the options. She just has, guys, just give me 2 minutes. She just has a cervical descent. So please answer me and I'll just call you. Get back to you. Yes, guys. So there are some answers which I'm anticipating. Okay. I will give the gold medal today in today's class to that person who gives me all the options. Not even one option will be remaining. So there are certain, options everyone is going to give. I know that. But I want all the options, everything. Think. There are multiple options that you can give to this female. I have not given you whether her family is complete. I have not told you whether she wants a hysterectomy. I have not told you anything. T2 does not mean that a family is complete. And 32 is a pretty young age. So, yeah, let me know. Yes, yes, yes. So, what do I have? Let me see who's answering now. You can keep answering. It's not that you have to make a complete list and then tell me. So, Pragati, yes. Rakesh, I need Nupur. I need answers from you guys, and I'm really looking forward to them. You all are intelligent, very, very intelligent. Some people who don't speak, in fact, they are the most intelligent. So, yeah. Yes, Vinita, yes, please. Ruchika, Ashwarya, Anita, you people are my stars. You've been answering always. So you got to tell me, what all do you have? As an options for just cervical descent, what do you think? How will you hitch it back? Or you will just, chisel off the cervix. What else? You have given you so many hints now. Or you'll do the hysterectomy for this patient. What else? Yeah. Of course, it depends on a lot of things like reproductive potential, fertility desire. But I told you the extent of cervical descent is just stage 3. Just more than 1 centimeter beyond the hymen. And of course, what are her wishes? What does she want? So once you're done, guys, then I'll give you the answer. And it has a lot of options. So who wants to be the gold medalist in class tonight? Yeah, good, Pragati. Considering the age and future fertility desire, sling surgery can be offered. Very good. As hysterectomy will decrease the quality of life. Very good. I agree with you. But I said multiple options. Okay. So one is definitely sling surgeries is one option. Hysterectomy is another option. Somebody wrote for the gills Manchester repair. All right, that's also one of the options. What else? What else? I will wait for maybe a couple of seconds more, and then I'll give you the answer. But once I give the answer, then I am the gold medalist. Okay? Nobody else is there. So there are some good amount of students in the class, and I do expect a good amount of options in the chat room. And there are many people who are trying. Very good. That's the spirit. You get it or you don't get it. You are trying, and maybe all of you together can get me that list which I'm anticipating, which I want single-handedly put. I want all of you together to put. So I'm still ready to make you the gold medalist. Yes. So yeah. Yes, Aishwarya. Try. Yes, great. All of you who are not there in the chat room, please go in the main chat. I'm sorry, main channel, and click on the pinned message. Once you click on the pinned message, you automatically add into the chat room, and you can answer with everyone else. You can answer. Yeah, I just saw that Aishwarya is there in the class, but she's not there in the chat room. I understand. So you have to just go on the main channel and just click on the pinned message, and you'll automatically enter here in the chat. That's the way to go. Yes. So I gave you 3 answers, right? Sling surgeries, and sling surgeries also no name has come from you all, right? So sling surgeries, yeah, that's one. Manchester repair for the girl, agreed. What else? What else did you say? Yeah, hysterectomy. Okay, that's extreme, but okay, fine, agreed. What else do we have? Yes, so you have Purandresh, Rodkars, Virkut. These are all sling surgeries, agreed. Fine, guys. I can't let my students wait for so long. So let me tell you the stepwise approach. Of course, you can ask her for conservative measures because she is a young girl, 32 years only. So you can ask her for weight reduction, high fiber diet, avoid heavy lifting, and start with the Kegels exercises, the pelvic floor muscles. Okay. You can give her a gel horn, not gel horn, actually a sling, a ring pessary. That will be better. Gel horn it does not allow any sexual intercourse, so that should not be the pessary for her. It should be just a ring pessary. Okay. Then, if she doesn't want a surgery, here are the options. Manchester Fothergill. Where is sacrohysteropexy, guys? You can still give her. I'm saying sacrohysteropexy, correct? Sacrohysteropexy. Vaginal sacrospinous hysteropexy. Sling surgeries. Yes. You can go for laparoscopic sacrohysteropexy. or vaginal sacrospinal hysteropexy. Correct? And then you can go for all the things, Ajay. So you answered 1, 2, 3, 4, you didn't answer. Okay? Hysterectomy is agreed. I agree. So these are Purandare Khanna and sling, Virkud sling. And of course, I would not mention hysterectomy, but yes, hysterectomy is also an option. Okay, so no gold medal this time, no gold medal. So you understand what is the principle? I've given you the principle and I've given you the reason why. And Purandare sling also I've given you the. Okay, I've given you the principle. People will only are interested in the name and maximum the principle, because this is a question of how many marks? 5 marks. And I've given you a lot. Even if you just mention the names, you're through. Okay.